Greetings, friends, and welcome to this video I did not expect. Um, right, I have a song today, as you can see. I wanted to react to it because I thought this is pretty much more or less a 10 out of 10 work in the sense, oh, let's say a 9 out of 10, of course. There is always room for improvement, especially with the art styles. There's a lot of ChatGPT work in here. I can directly see. It is from Vesper Unfiltered. It's called Shut. I would say. Let me make a check. All right. And no, we were gonna react to it. I just want to check if if the sound is all clear. If I sound a bit done, well, it happens. Quite a few things happened. So, let's get into it. Just for the moment. 3 minutes, I probably will not react longer than 9 minutes, I think. Alright, we start with child welfare. This is more or less a story. The only things I can compare that to in my works would be probably Tours of Requiem, but I don't talk about my life. In the second one, at least not. I didn't. In the first one, I did. The first one is nowhere to be found. Maybe I will make it into AIMV one day when I've made the other ones. Well, let's see.
I learned young not to wait for someone coming back. I learned to make do with whatever I had.
This looks like a orphan getting in your home and then getting taken away from that again. So there are people of the most different backgrounds in this community. It's always interesting to see and to get their perspectives and stuff. So yeah, also it starts with problems with I know the German word, but not the English word. That happens from time to time. I sometimes only know the English word for something, not German, and sometimes I know only the German, not the English. A trouble with connecting or rather like having a stable relationship or something like that. Because when you're young, it's quite important to have people around that are around and staying around. And if you don't have that, it will get harder later on to get a good relationship.
I learned to stop asking. I learned to close the door. I learned the safest place was needing nothing more. I met good people. I opened up slow. Then something always changed.
Yeah. Opening up slow, all that stuff. This is things that I think quite a few people can relate to, especially in this community. Well, some more than others. When I look at X sometimes, I got quite a few relationships built in this community. So, and we are like what, a year, not even a year old at this point. So that's that. I personally know that it would take me multiple years to get close to someone, close enough that I would consider marrying them or actually getting children with them.
Then I was alone, so I keep the room clean. I keep the lights low.
So she copes by doing stuff, by working, which is kind of something that others wish they would do. I know it. If I would bring up half the work moral, things would look way better. But at the end, it's not coming from a good place to do it. It's kind of a running away, I guess.
I keep my hands busy. I do not let anyone know. I can laugh at the table. I can answer the phone. But when the night gets quiet, I go home alone. I gave people my trust in careful little parts. They said they would stay, then they pulled apart. I gave them every chance, show them where I live.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine people just disappearing on you. That also happens quite often in the community, I feel like. Well,
They needed something I could never give. Do not ask me to soften.
so before we get into this part of the song, they need something one can't give. That is probably one of the biggest problems in relationships, I would say. Next to communication, of course. I am sinful of both. I'm not a good communicator. I'm easy to communicate with if you talk with me, but I'm not. I will not get out of my way to talk about things. And I think that's what the biggest problem for a traumatized person actually is in a relationship. That you feel like or that the people don't get what they need out of the relationship, the partner, and the one that is traumatized for the most part, because it is different to handle. And there are problems that come with the different traumas that you could have, and different problems, such as I said in the beginning, the I just looked at the watch. Sorry. With different relationship problems, like she is shown in the beginning by being like, I don't know if she was an orphan or something, or getting taken away out of the home and stuff, and as a child already, and then losing friends and stuff as growing up. That all plays into that.
Not tell me I am safe. I have heard those words be
Right. Before, wait a second.
often.
Okay.
Do not ask me to soften. Do not tell me I am safe. I have heard those words before. They never stayed. I do not need saving.
Okay. The first things. Don't ask me to be soften. Don't ask me. Don't tell me I'm safe. These things, this bridge we got here, which I have to just know by my knowledge at this point, because we don't have a description or something. I cannot cheat here. This bridge tells about feelings that many people have. It's a hard topic to talk about. Or to find the right words for. A lot of people that are traumatized and stuff have certain or that got hurt also. That's also part of it. Got certain things that they need in a relationship, or that they where they differ from the rest of people. Like, of course they do. Um, and we can see that quite often, that that there is like a list of things that they are very particular about, but are pretty much besides that, like still valuable partners, right?
I do not need your plan. I do not know how to reach for somebody's hand. So I
That is normally, or more traditionally, a more male problem, because men are the ones that normally don't ask for help. But I mean, that's something that will come naturally also if you just don't have really a person that stayed in your life and was always there for you. And that's people also why having a good household, having a good family, no matter if you're poor or something, a good family will go ways for the children.
keep the room clean. I keep the lights low. I keep my hands busy. I do not let anyone know. I can give you my time. I can give you my name. But I do not know what to do with someone who stays.
That is the truth sooner in life. I know what she means with that. No, it really is weird. If you're not used to that someone just accepts it and then stays when everyone else just left at one point. It can be weird. So, my 9 minutes of video material are done. Let's find a good picture. Come here. Perfect. That's the vibe right there. Nice song. Just to go a bit on the visuals, to make that a review as well. Why I think that's like a 9 out of 10. The 10 out of 10 would be like if you can't see the ChatGPT anymore, which is really hard to do. I know it. I do that currently with my No Way Out song. Well, Blazing Blue didn't have that because I didn't use ChatGPT for that. Or not really, at least. Like, it had 1 or 2 shots probably where it was visible. But besides that, everything works quite in the flow with the music. The music doesn't pull you away from how it happens in the story, right? The story is a clearly told story. It shows exactly, like, it's really clear what's happening there. It's never quite too ambiguous in that sense, that you just have to manage and create your own head canon of what happens. And it is pretty much in tone with the visuals are in tone with the music. We got editing that is going perfectly well with the style of song. So I think this is pretty much a really great AIMV in that sense. Like, there is not much, unless you go more into the editing style and stuff, or you find your way to unchat GPT. I mean, I know why it is used. I personally use it a lot for for meme poster stuff, or like to get reference images for my stuff. But that's just that's the challenge. Maybe she likes it that way. That would also be possible if she actually just likes the ChatGPT style. But yeah, I mean, everything in this part is just subjective, right? The only objective things probably are the fact that it is not like creating a dissonance, I guess. All right. With that, a great video, Vesper. If you want to hear the full song, not comment and stop by me every few seconds. Well, actually, it was quite good. Okay, I almost hit my 9 minutes. Go check her out. I will put it into the description. It will also be the video linked at the end card. Have a great day, and I will see you. Until then, bye bye.